In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use TermLab to do swept sine measurements. This can be very powerful if you're interested in figuring out what your sound pressure level is at different frequencies in your vehicle. And you can also see the efficiency of the system by looking at power and the calculated impedance. So the way we do this, first of all, put the meter in SPL mode, and you can put it in real time. Then you're going to want to come down here and configure the low frequency RTA. So you want to click on this button that says FOM. And then you have these three buttons here, SPL, power, and impedance. These buttons can be toggled on and off even after you do the measurement to see the specific measurements at each given frequency. So when you put it in FOM mode, essentially what you're doing is creating individual sound pressure level meters at each given frequency. And the meter will actually hold the maximum value at that frequency, even if you're not playing the sound. You're also going to need a low frequency sweep. So one of the ones that I use is on the TermLab, the DB Drag Racing DB Jam CD, but any test sweep will work. You'll want to find one that is for low frequencies, like 20 to 40 hertz, for instance, or 20 to 80 hertz. And it also needs to be a fairly slow moving 1 hertz per second sweep, because the TermLab low frequency RTA requires a little extra time to provide that 1 hertz frequency resolution. So once you have that set up, all you want to do is come over here and click on the start button. And what I'm using is just simulated sine wave right now, so I can't play a sweep. I don't have a vehicle in the lab here. But once you start the meter, the next thing you do is start the sweep and allow it to play from, say, 20 to 40 hertz. As you play that test tone, that sweep, you'll see bars appear across the graph down on the bottom. And once it's done, you click on the stop button. Now you have the opportunity to analyze the actual sweep, and that you'll be able to see the sound pressure level, the power, and if you want, also the impedance at each given frequency. So right now I have the meter set up so that the SPL is showing as a bar, and then the other two values are showing up as lines. So we have the power is showing up as this orange line right here, and then the calculated impedance is this little magenta line right here. Now, if you wanted to know what the exact value is at each of those points, one way you can do that is using the crosshair feature. And it shows up right here. And as you do it, you just click and hold the left mouse button, and as you move around, you'll see, as I'm hovering over this right here, it's showing me that the sound pressure level or the power, I'm going to go ahead and change it to SPL, so you can only see one reading at a time. So if I look at this point right here, the sound pressure level was 140 dB. If I switch it and show power, now as I come over here, the power at that frequency would be 4,455 watts. If I want to see the impedance, turn off everything but the impedance, and then use the crosshair, and you'll see that it was 1.7 ohms. So this is a super powerful feature. It gives you a quick method of identifying the sound pressure level and the power and the calculated impedance at any given frequency using a sweep. So if you have any questions, you can post it here. Thanks for watching.